Welcome to another edition of From the Frontlines. I'm joined today by Kim Kaiser. She's a business educator at Hamilton Heights High School. Welcome, Kim.
Thank you.
You have the privilege of working with kids and actually giving them real world experience, on the job experience in your work-based learning programs. Tell us a little bit about those.
Well, we have a program, work-based learning. We have an internship and a co-op program, and those are for students that want to explore the workforce during their high school years. And so what they do is instead of being in school all day, they take their mandatory classes, and then for their electives, they leave school and they go to the workplace. And we have paid and unpaid internships. And I have kids in retail, kids in hospitality, agriculture, the medical field, all different fields. So a lot of their assignments are very generic about workplace ethics, discrimination in the workplace, hiring procedures, teamwork, things like that. But then, it just kind of gives them an exploration, avenue to kind of decide what they want to do.
How have any of these programs been affected by the COVID pandemic? Are kids getting limited in their experiences?
Not really. We've been very lucky. The majority of our kids, the pandemic hasn't affected them. Some of them in the hospitality area or retail, maybe their hours have been cut back a little bit bit at times, but mostly no, it hasn't been affected. The only area that has hurt us the most would be the medical field. We usually have interns at nursing homes and at Riverview Hospital, and those, of course, have been cut out. So those students, last year I had 6 interns at Riverview, which is an awesome internship program. But this year, the 4 that I had, they elected to go different routes. I have one at an elderly home care in Carmel. I have one that works at the Noblesville Boys and Girls Club, and a couple just went to the elementary education route. So
you and I were talking earlier. We were talking about the hybrid schedule that the kids are on this year, and it's actually maybe kind of contributed to some more real world work experiences for these kids.
Yeah, they kind of see, in the workplace how managers have to juggle schedules and try to give people hours, and how it affects the bottom line. And depending on your role and, how high you're on the totem pole, how that affects your job. Some of the cadet teachers that I have, they have been able to see the children at other hours rather than just their regular 1 to 3 during the day. So they see the kids at different activities, maybe recess or during art class, and gives them opportunities to interact with the kids in different ways.
You mentioned having kids in the agricultural field, the hospitality field. I guess, it does go to show that a 4-year education is not for everybody. And this is a wonderful opportunity for these guys.
Yes, it is, because like I said, not the classroom or 4-year education isn't for everybody. So sometimes I've had kids go into welding programs, and they're weld for Thomas Docks, different places like that. And then after they get out of school, they've got a full-time job. And so there's a lot of opportunities out there for kids in the trades that not necessarily they need, a 2 or 4-year education. And that's not for everybody.
Well, thank you for bringing us up to speed on your work-based learning programs. We wish you the very best as the year wraps up.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.